What's up, guys? So this is my Q&A video I told you guys I was going to do. Yesterday I put out a video asking you guys to submit your questions, and I have them all here, so I'm going to answer them one by one just like I said I would. Number one is, show us your team. My team has not changed all that much except this Walter Payton card. I picked him up last night because I played two guys yesterday. They both had Walter Payton. They were killing me with Walter Payton, reminded me how good he was. So I picked him back up again, and now I'm going to team him up with Thanksgiving Langford and see how they do. On defense, nothing much has changed as well, except that team MVP Eric Kendricks, but he's just a review player. Once I'm done with him, I'm going to replace him back with that Malcolm Smith card. Like I said, on defense, nothing else has changed, and special teams, same thing, nothing has changed at all. Who is your favorite player to use in this year's MUT? It's going to be that Thanksgiving Langford, my number one sleeper card by far, my favorite card to play with. Is Flashback Michael Vick the best rollout QB? That depends on what you mean by rollout. If you mean by rollout and then try to throw the ball, or do you mean roll out and then try to scramble and run down the field? If you mean roll out and try to throw it, I would say, yeah, him and Flashback RG3 are the best, mainly because of how fast they are. And Mariota, he's pretty solid as well. Those three would be the best. If you mean roll out and then start running with them, I would say definitely go with out of position Walter Payton or that Cam Newton or even the draft Tebow. Those guys are more built for the run. Favorite mud card of all time would be that from Madden 12, that playoff Garcia or playoff Jeff Garcia quarterback. He was without a doubt my favorite card of all time. How long have you been playing Madden? I started playing Madden in Madden 2005. That's the one I started playing first. If you pulled a golden ticket, who would you make this year? Um, well, I'm very biased, so of course I'm gonna pick a Dolphin player. I would pick the Dolphins rookie Tony Lippett, 6'2" corner with like 83 catches. So if they made him a golden ticket, I can only imagine how good he would be. Because when guys pull golden tickets, man, they always seem to pick the most cliche players of all time. So I I would definitely switch it up and pick someone just out of the ordinary, but still good. I mean, a 6'2" corner that's a 99 overall with good catching stats would be a nice addition to the game. Top five QB and running backs. My top five, without a doubt, actually, with everyone that I've played, I've only played with four quarterbacks that are worth playing with, in my opinion. Of course, you got the team of the week Stafford and all those other guys, but well, first, my list is gonna be John Elway, Flashback RG3, McNabb, and Team MVP Luck. Those four are the only ones I've played with that are worth playing that I've noticed. Of course, like I said, you got Team of the Week Stafford, that 96 Brady, but they're not going to be on my list because I've not played with them, and that's going to be the case with all my other top positions that you guys have asked. I'm only going to put people on this list that I've actually played with so far. So if you see, if I name my top this or top that, and I don't put a player that you like, it's not that I haven't. It's not that I don't agree with you that they're good. It's just I haven't played with them, so I don't want to put someone on this list that I haven't played with yet. So just want to let you guys know that. So like the top five would be, or top four technically would be Elway, RG3, McNabb, and then Luck. Top five running backs would be Dickerson, Payton, Langford, Flashback Jackson, and the number five spot is tied with Team MVP Ivory and Flashback Chris Johnson. Do you give away players you don't use? I do not, because I feel even if I don't use them, I feel that later on down the road, they could be worth something. Uh, how have you have you ever danced in the rain? That's a really actually these next few questions are from the same guy, G Martinez. These are just random questions. Do you ever dance in the rain? No. What's the longest you've gone without sleep? I think a day and a half. What is your perfect pizza? A meat lovers. Who is your hero? I don't have one. Favorite food? Crab legs. Have you ever gone inside a Victoria's Secret? Wait, hold on. Victoria's Secret? I think you mean Victoria's Secret, but I know what you're talking about. Yes, I have, but never by myself. It was always with a girlfriend. Top five cornerbacks. My top five overall would be Team of the Week Cromartie, Draft Peterson, Season Vet Tillman, Road to the Playoff Norman, and that Football Outsider David Emerson. Favorite cartoon? Well, I haven't seen cartoons in a while since I was a kid, so uh, I guess it would be a very cliche cartoon for any guy, but it might have to be Dragon Ball Z. Um, what has been the most disappointing card you've reviewed in Madden 16? I would have to say that without a doubt that team MVP, Allen Robinson, because like I said, he was Mr. 50-50. That's not something you want to see from a 93 overall card. Other than Bo Jackson, who I sold because of fumbling issues, who was the best all-around running back? I say Eric Dickerson and Walter Payton. Those two are very solid. How do you get all the players you review? How do you get all the players for reviews, even though in your videos I never see you with too much coins? What I would do is I would buy a card for, let's say, 100,000, review them, and then when I'm done with them, I'll always put them back on the auction. But the problem with that though is there's no guarantee that you're going to get all your coins back. Not only because of the market, but also because of the taxes thing. So many times I have bought a card for, like, let's say 200k, and then I review them, and then when I'm done, I go back to the auction and see, and somebody has already put up that card for like 170, and obviously I don't want to wait for that card to go, to sell. So I will sell mine for 160. So right there, I've already lost like 40k, and then you take away the taxes, so that's gonna drop it down to like 140. So many times, man, I've lost like over 40k or so on a single card. And to be honest, guys, when I started doing these reviews, I had about 1.1 million when I first started doing the reviews, and now I'm down to like 500k. So all in all, from all these reviews, I've lost about half a million coins, man, doing these reviews. So that's how I get my coins, man. I mean my cards. These reviews definitely have a cost, man. Definitely will cost you coins. In only about 1 month, I've lost about half a million coins. How is Entrell Roll flashback, and you should start streaming on Twitch? I have not tried Entrell Roll, but he is absolutely on the list, so I will get to him as soon as I can. And I can't stream on Twitch because every time I try to stream, the whole game is just laggy and it's just not even playable, so that's why I don't stream. Speedbacks or powerbacks, I say powerbacks, but that's just me. But if you can get them both, I say get them both, man. If you can get both. What do you think about playing Hines Ward at tight end? A lot of guys say that they put Hines Ward at tight end because not only is he a good run blocker, he's obviously one of the best catchers, if not the best receiver in the game. So if that's how you like to play, you can. Personally, I believe in putting him at wide receiver. That's just my preference. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I'm sure he will play great at tight end. Best cornerbacks under 100k. Well, I guess I'd have to say season vet Tillman is my number one. Let me see, what was I? Okay, best speedbacks, halfbacks, or balance backs. Still power backs, but once again, if you can get them both, be a nice 1-2 punch. Best way to set up safeties: free safeties for coverage and strong safeties to run stop, or both hard hitters and let the DBs worry about coverage. I run a lot of cover 4, so my safeties are always backed up in coverage, but if you can get heavy hitters on both of them, that's always nice. Best current QB in the game under 200k is still going to be John Elway, in my opinion. Can you give us your top 10 receivers in order? Now, this is what I was talking about before. The people in this list, or the players in this list, are only going to be people that I've played with. So if I leave a player that you like out of it, it's not that I don't believe he's top 10. It's just I just don't put him on the list because I have not played with them. My top 10 would be, in order: Hines Ward, Michael Irvin, Ghost Finneran, Throwback Benjamin, Brashad Perryman, Team of the Week Watkins, that's Solo Cooper, Team MVP Austin, Throwback Nelson, and Team of the Week Marshall. Now, I have played with other legend and top tier receivers in draft champions, but I don't feel that's a good way to review players because more than likely, for example, I drafted so many times Torrey Holt, and he was just a beast catching everything, but I noticed that I was going up against a lot of silver corners, and of course you would expect Torrey Holt to just destroy silver corners, so that's why I couldn't get a good evaluation from them. Same thing with Andre Reed and all those other receivers that I've played with in draft champions, so I can't really get a good review from them from draft champions, but I definitely will try to play with them in Ultimate Team. Who are your top 5 running backs, 95 overall or under? Top 5 running backs is still Dickerson, Payton, Langford, Jackson, and number 5 with Ivory and Chris Johnson. I had Walter Payton. I got 93 Ivory. Accept him. Is that a good decision? I think he meant accept him. I think he messed up there. But I think he's saying he had Walter Payton, but then he got Ivory instead to replace him. I feel Walter Payton is definitely better than Ivory, but Ivory's not a bad choice. I mean, he will make good plays. And who was the best receiver for around 120 except Andre Reed? Let me see. 120. Let me see. 120. I guess I would have to say that Solo Cooper, and he's way under 120. Everyone that pretty much everyone in my top 10 is definitely over 120k. So, if you want like just clutchness, I would say Cooper, even though Brashad Perriman is definitely under 120 as well. But Brashad Perriman is in my top 10 because a lot of people have asked me why would I put him in my top 10 or top 5 actually, because I have said in other videos Perriman is definitely a top 5. And I say that not just because of his speed, but because he's 6'2". And what I mean by that is, if you throw the ball deep to him and the corner is right behind him, like right on his ass, if you throw the ball deep, Rashad Perriman can lean forward and catch it away from the corner. If you do that with, Team MVP Austin or even Dre Archer, those other guys who have 97 speed, they're so short. So if the corner's right on his ass and you throw the ball deep, if those guys try to lean forward, that corner will more than likely is going to be 6 foot or taller, and they're going to also lean forward. And because they're so tall, and Austin and Archer are so short, when they both lean forward, their hands are going to be side by side, and they're just going to knock the ball out and not even give you a chance. Prashad Perriman obviously is not that short. He's 6'2", so when he leans forward, he's going to stretch further than those corners will. So that's why I feel that's a great, great attribute to have. So that's why, in my opinion, he is a top 5 receiver. Um, your opinions on people buying coins rather than buying EA bundles. In my opinion, I would never spend money on this game again. I did in Madden 12 and Madden 13. That will be the last time I do that. Never doing that again. But if you want to, it's your money. You can do whatever you want with it. Are nanos really a part of the game, or are they detrimental to the entire Madden experience? Nanos have been around for a while, and I don't see them going anywhere anytime soon. Unfortunately, you think they would fix that by now, but it's just a part of the game, and you gotta learn how to stop them. That's really all I can say. I don't see them going away anytime soon, but fingers crossed, though. Fingers crossed that those guys at EA can fix that. Add one thing into MUT, anything, and take one thing out of MUT. Well, obviously, I'll take out the nanos I just said, so that would be one thing I'll take out. One thing to add, without a doubt, would be those bundle things, man. And what I mean by that is, we all know that when they release a pack, let's say a Game Changer pack, they'll let you buy the Game Changer pack for 100K. But if you want to buy the bundle with the topper, you got to spend real money on that. I feel you should be able to buy the bundle and the topper with actual coins. Obviously, a lot more than 100K, because if the Game Changer pack comes out for 100K, you should be able to buy the bundle and the topper for like 400K, which I know is a lot, but at least you can get it with the coins. That's where obviously EA is trying to make a buck. They'll make you earn it the hard way, which is playing solos and doing those stuff and get the coins, or they'll make you go the easy way, but you got to pay for it, and even that's not a guarantee. Because I've seen so many guys buy bundles with real money and they still get screwed over. Like they get like no good cards, and that's just completely messed up. So that's why I do not spend money on this game. I'm not gonna, because they're already gonna screw you over so many times with these packs. So there's no reason to let them screw you over on packs and also take your money. So it's halfway evil but halfway brilliant. It's like you can get all the coins you want the hard way and grind with solos in these games, or you can take the easy way and give us your money and we'll give you a chance to get a good card. So that's my opinion. I feel that if I could add one thing, it would be able to buy bundles with actual coins and not just real money. What legend or retired player would you like to see to get a MUT card, and what has been your favorite card so far in MUT? Once again, guys, I am biased. A retired player I would want, without a doubt, is Larry Zonga. Come on, who would not want a 6'4" running back, man? Come on, a 6'4" power back. That would be awesome. And what has been your favorite card? I said earlier it was that team, Thanksgiving Langford. What year of Ultimate Team did you play first? Technically, it was Madden 11, but that was like towards the end. That was like in July I started playing. The game was already over. Nobody was really playing, so had no idea what I was doing. But Madden 12, I started in the very beginning, and then ever since then, I've been hooked on it. Is Flashback Intro Roll a wait? Yeah, is Flashback Intro Roll good? I was thinking of getting him, but there are no reviews out. Like I said earlier, he's on the list. I will get to him as soon as I can, and I will put a review out for him. And the last question, you've mentioned receivers like Hines Ward and Michael Irvin as mainstays. You've also mentioned guys like Throwback Benjamin and Ultimate Freeze Finneran are very good options. How would you rank your favorite receivers to date? Well, like I said, top 10 receivers would be, hold on. I've been running Signature Signature Andre Johnson, Hines Ward, and Michael Irvin for a while now, and looking to change things up a bit. My top 10, I've said before, was Ward, Irvin, Finneran, Benjamin, Perryman, Watkins, Cooper, Austin, Nelson, and Marshall. Those are my top 10, but you said you've already got Ward and Irvin. That right there is just deadly. Hines Ward and Michael Irvin is good. Signature Andre, I heard good things about him, but I mean, I don't know if I would think of anybody who's better than Michael Irvin, Hines Ward. You've already got the two best in my opinion. Sorry about that, guys. The editing got a little messed up there at the end. But to finish off that last question, you say you've already got Hines Ward and Michael Irvin, so you got the two best in my opinion. But if you can pick up Throwback Benjamin and Ghost Finneran, that would be a nasty, nasty combo. And you said with usable run block in mind, Hines Ward and team MVP Allen Robinson are the two best run blocking receivers in my opinion. So you can get those guys out there to block you. You will have a lot of success in the run game. Anyways, guys, that's gonna wrap up the Q&A. If you have more questions or if you didn't get to ask one, drop it in the comments in this specific video, not the previous one, but in this one. Drop it in this video right here. Drop your question, and I will get my next Q&A in a few days. But I do have that team MVP Eric Kendricks card coming out, hopefully tonight. So be on the lookout for that, and I will see y'all boys later, man. Peace.